true. Here my mouth is an ink waterfall by the shore of your beautiful body of legends. One day, a hero like Sitwang, Sinsai, or a wandering wit like Shinyan might come upon my modest verses, and fondly remember bustling Market Street with the same delight as storied to Non Fan Yum, even if my own momentary name is forgotten, like the architect of your first vat, or the last cook for the Buddha. A good poem takes you swimming in an ocean dark as ink, among secret gods and dreams of whom you had no words nor prayers, remembering a lover you forgot to wish for until now. Turn the moon-white page, watch sub-ID take its place, next to serenade, like a kiss your grandchildren turn into legends. Bayanak goes to the west. I have known eons among celestials the way you have known a second. I have stretched from the rains of Draco to the banks of the dreaming Mekong. I was there when the son of Ashakya flowered into bright Takata, breaking the cycles of samsara. I watched my wisest daughter journey to your young lands of grapes and olives. You took her beautiful head and claimed her monster, filling your proud bowels with wine and honey. In the primeval eras of sacred Himapan, feathered kinley devote their lives to song and dance, celebrating the beauty of the timeless and the finite, what might soar and what might remember, what might love and what might wonder. On your modest sea, you plague your ignorant ears, proclaiming them foul screechers reeking of carrion. Arriving on your shores to address these matters, you scream in terror, summoning saints and swords, dismissing me, some rankless worm of fetid breath. Back home, the king of Akirin rolls his sagacious eyes as you dream of your pale virgins and bestial unicorns. I will teach you of eternity and the laughter of karma, but you'd likely just mistake it for some horrid inferno. Sticky rice blues. I've seen it 1,000 times in a dozen years, read the rules, watched the videos, talked it over until someone's turned a different color. You never feel less Asian than days you burn the rice, but it's possible, even with a brand new bamboo steamer, a fistful of cow-meal, some heat and water. Some days it's easier to be a cat in a temple, a morning fog, a frog splashing into a pond, a hungry ghost on a holiday, waiting for a bell from hell to ring. The deep ones. From the sea we come, from the sea we come, our mouths the inns of the world. The salt of the earth unwelcome at the tables and charts of explorers who expect commodity and blind territory, kingdoms, not wisdom, blood, not heaven's children. We grow with uncertain immortality at the edge not made for man, bending, curving, humming cosmic, awake and alien. Our mass a dark and foaming mask, a bed of enigma to certain eyes. One with the moon, one with the stars, one with the ash that whispers history in the same breath as myths and gods whose great backs yawn before us, as we change with a growing tongue, growling amid the dreamlands. We built one blade, one leaf, one golden wall at a time. Snakehead. When the water is wrong, you just pick up your things, suck in the last breath of the old times, and walk all the way to a new pond so clean you can smell it. When everything is all right, you gobble your neighbors up, one at a time, like a fresher in frenzy, with a gorged, wide-mouthed grin, limping up until you're as long as a line of $5 bills. When we get around to it, your passports will be revoked, Pisces non grata, a la America. We'll have to go back to Asia to eat you years from now. On the news, they say you're a tasty reincarnated sinner, and I wonder how karma works out like that, making a funny fish face for my visiting niece over a bowl of sour soup. Planting. The farmers, the gardeners of the world, bent to the earth on every continent, seeds in hand, holes in the soil, like a hungry mouth dark with mystery. Touch her with a word from the page, she smiles. Touch her with a hand at night, a million things might happen, like a young shoot climbing from the ground, who might become a field, a shade forest, a bit of soup on a complicated evening when she needs it most. Here the river haunt, bodies of students young despair, an artist for whispered, teeth and hair, some spectral digits clasp at flags and tear. Yon wave and pavement witness near, your campus of dreams for shade and clear. To see such windy seas, our clashing forms are from, fathom, foam, phantom, our eerie erring ear. What unwise winding butcher time will cease and pair with our peer. Olden hydras. Young Aidan asks me, I, Bryan, how do you know when, after wiggling aeons, if a poem is truly good and worthy? You'll worry it isn't, but you really want it to be. You'll feel like you discovered sacred fire, but it arrives in a color no one ever told you about. You're not very helpful. I didn't tell you to make s'mores with it. Bah, from the moment I met her, she's been wiggling, squirming, this way and that like a naughty young knock or a baby Mekong catfish who dreams of wide seas. I'm only inviting her to visit. My words, a humble net of black line she slips through every time. Just when I think I've got her, surprise, she's changed again into something almost immortal, splashing in the pools of my memory, swimming just out of reach, while I stand upon the beach, laughing beneath hot stars, opening the door for night, and my dreams, where she's so much easier to hold on to.